Okay, regardless or not, anyway, Faze Temper, KSI face off. I'm very, very mad that they gave this fight to Faze Temper. I really, really feel like they should have gave the fight to Slim. The reason why I feel like they should have gave the fight to Slim is because Slim actually has some type of like dog in him for these fights. You know what I'm saying? Slim is a monster. He's ready to go. You feel me? The reason why I feel like they didn't give the fight to Slim is because it's honestly, in my head, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like kind of obvious because I feel like JJ has to prepare for Slim. Like JJ is gonna need a whole camp just to figure out how to combat Slim. You know what I mean? He can beat Temper with no training. You feel me? I think this nigga could, I think he could have hopped in here and beat Temper within the first, like, probably, I don't know, like they could have gave him like a half a day notice and I feel like he could still beat Temper. Like it's literally going to be so boring. It's going to be terrible to watch. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be like the last two fights that we've had from JJ. They've just been useless. Like it hasn't actually done anything. It's been really annoying to watch. It's just been him practicing against test dummies. Like that's what I feel like it's been. It's literally just been weak BS. But we'll see.
Last 48 hours. Tell me a little bit about what's happened.
Oh man, bro, I feel like I've aged 20 years. You know, coming back from this whole boxing scene. It's wild, isn't it? Literally to have two pullouts. You know, I have my big comeback against Alex Pasawi, he pulls out. And you know what? I'll give Alex Pasawi the benefit of the doubt. He had a concussion. With Dennis, there was literally no excuse. His excuse was, nah, I don't fancy it anymore. Like he signed the paper, he done everything, and yeah, did literally all the press, got all the clout, did everything. Said he was gonna destroy me, beat me up, dash coffee in my face, pissed me off to the highest degree, and then just peaced out and said, nah, actually, I don't want to fight you. I'm scared. And yeah, it's just disappointing. It's disgraceful. He's the scum of the earth, man. And I don't think he should never enter any combat sports ever again. I mean, he shouldn't even leave his house. He shouldn't fight an ant. He's just a piece of shit, man. And it's just outrageous. So yeah, fair play for Temper to come through at short notice to come fight. But it's obviously I'm still very angry with
I would be angry too, bro. It's like
why
I don't even know what's not recorded. Fuck it, we'll just go with it.
Oh, I mean, first of all, let's not get it twisted. Temper is better than Dylan Dennis. You know, he's a better opponent. So it's not like I'm coming here to be like, oh, I'm finding someone worse. I'm finding someone who is better, you know, in the ring and will be a big threat to me. But you know, I'm JJ, I'm KSI. Like I know what I am. I know how much work I put in, and you know, I feel like my intensity will break Temper down, and he's gonna experience nothing like me. It's gonna be a little bit of a shot to the system, and I guess similar to Slim, but I'll just be a bit more, I guess, clinical, a bit more dangerous.
What does that
mean? A
mean?
bit more work rate with me, and yeah, you know, I'm just gonna show the world, like, you know, I mean business when it comes to this boxing scene, and yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, but Tampa has no chance. Unfortunately, bro.
I'm gonna say this right now, bro. You're gonna have a hard time trying to touch me. I really think you're underestimating me, but it is what it is, and
what?
You know, it's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but Slim.
I hear you. Listen, he caught me on my worst day, bro. That's what it was. We're gonna run it back, and it's gonna be.
That's why I'm excited. I'm gonna be fighting you on your best day, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough, bro, for you to take me down. I'm a scary guy. I mean, clearly, as you can see, if the amount of people keep pulling out, People don't want to face me. People don't want to fight me. So yeah, it's gonna be.
What?
It's gonna be.
Bro, if he does not win this fight, oh my God. If I'm Slim, I would never give him the opportunity to fight me. I would never do it. I would be like, what? Why would I fight you?
Very tough.
I would never give it to him.
You know, I
Like,
fully respect
what?
you. You know, there's no like bad blood or anything. I'm just coming in to show the world that, you know, I mean business. And then, you know, after we're gonna just shake hands. But yeah, once I'm in that ring, bro, I'm gonna be spiteful. I turn into a different person.
All good, bro. No, the feeling is mutual, but I'm gonna test that chin on January 14th.
All right, bro. It will be there for you to test. And then once you see me eat your shots, fear will be entering your body for sure. I've been hit very hard several times in sparring. I do a lot of sparring. I've already done over 100 rounds sparring southpaws. So, you know, I'm ready. I'm excited. And yeah, once I get in and put that pressure on, you know, give you 6 rounds of hell if I want it to go that far. And chances are you probably aren't going to last that long. So I'll probably end it around round 2, round 3. And then, like I said, shake your hand after it and be like, thank you for coming through and not being a pussy like Dennis.
Nah, for sure. But you're severely underestimating me. But I love it, man. I'm super looking forward to this.
No, it's not, bro. Trust me. Like being the underdog, it's nice. You know, I used to like being the underdog. It's a nice feeling when everyone thinks that there's no way. But with me and you, there is no way. Not to be a dickhead. Okay, well.
Temper, when you say you're underestimating me, which is a fair comment, you know, KSI saying he's going to come forward, he's going to dictate how long the fight's going to go, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. When you say you're underestimating me, and I appreciate you won't want to give too much of the game away, what is the plan? What is the game plan in terms of you're a southpaw, that brings problems. You've got a height advantage. We know that you can box from range. We've seen you in scraps. We know that you've got power. We've seen that in previous fights. How do you plan on showing him?
Know that.
He's underestimating you.
I'm pretty confident. I mean, I'm very confident in my footwork. I'm very confident in my athleticism and as well as my defense and just creating space for myself and maintaining that space. I feel as though in my fight versus Slim, I did due to some unfortunate circumstances we don't even need to talk about, but I wasn't there that day. You know, I definitely wasn't there, not even just the day, but in that moment, everything that could have went wrong. And it is what it is, you know, but if that fight, you know, had a different outcome, had I won that fight, you know, I wouldn't be here right now. So I see it as a blessing in disguise. And when it comes to that rematch versus Slim, I'm definitely going to avenge my loss.
Temper, where do you rate KSI in terms of the fighters that you have fought? You know, Overt Flow, Slim, Kenny. Where do you rate? Where do you rate KSI in that list?
Oh, I mean, with the guys that I fought?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely either number one, really.
I want to say he's got to be. He's got to be number one.
KSI, same question to you. Where do you rank Temper? You've been in with Logan, Joe.
I put him with
Pineda, Swarms. Where do you rate Temper? Where do you rank him?
I put him with Pineda.
No, give respect. He's definitely below Logan, but above Joe Weller, above Pineda, above Swarms. Like, yeah, no, he's going to be a good test. But yeah, like, you know, since I fought Logan, I've just gone up levels above. And, you know, January 14th, people are going to see, you know, the work that I put in. And, you know, I'm just a very scary guy in the ring. Even more now with my, you know, my coaches, Maris and Alexis. You know, we've been going ham, working on, you know, new moves, new techniques, you know, working on bounces, working on, you know, crossing over, working on moving from southpaw to orthodox.
They were working on doing those front squats too.
Just constantly being a nuisance in the ring
shit.
and then learning how to properly close the ring down as well. Just tracking my opponent and just being dangerous from all angles to the point where I'm able to just smother my opponent and just make it hard for him to breathe and eventually get that KO.
How much of the game plan can you transfer from Dylan Dennis to Temper, given that they're both
literally?
southpaw?
It's got to be all of it, right?
I mean, it's pretty much the same. I think
except
with
Dylan
Temper,
actually.
though, obviously
we don't know.
he's
Never
about
mind.
6'3", 6'4", so
Yeah.
he's taller. He's got a longer reach, so I'm gonna have to probably apply a bit more pressure than normal. And then I'm gonna have to, even with my footwork, really like lean in, because I feel like Temper's gonna want to keep his head far back and keep away from my big shots. But with my footwork, I just know what to do to make sure I get right on the inside and then play that inside game with him, which I know he's gonna struggle with. And I know he'll hardly want to throw, because he's gonna be scared of what happened with his last fight with Slim, that if he throws at the same time, he might get KO'd. So I'll be able to use that to my advantage, use that inside game, show my shifts. And then, get that KO. And then, like I said, after, shake hands with him and,
I hope he drops him first round, man. But I'm not going to lie.
Temper, he's mentioned the Slim fight there. We've covered it.
He's not
you
acting like he's going to just shit on
in that fight. But
so it seems to me like this is going to be a long fight, bro. I'm not even going to lie. It's seeming very long.
You have checked chins. We saw that in your last fight against Overflow. It was over very quick. Is that the key to victory for you? Is to sort of make him reach, as he suggests? You've got the height advantage. He's going to have to reach, potentially leaving himself sort of slightly exposed, maybe in trying to get that knockout. Is that key for you then? Have you got to win this fight by knockout?
Sorry to cut you off. I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna be able to win is with a knockout, just because my experience in London fighting, the English has not been great as far as that shit goes. So I feel like it needs to go to decision. It can't be I feel like it needs to go to a knockout or a TKO, because I don't think I'm gonna win the decision. So we're just gonna make sure that I'm gonna fight my fight and maintain my distance and do what I have to do to win the fight.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, unless this is like a big thing from KSI where he's gonna take a dive and start putting all of the other fighters up higher inside of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That just sounds crazy.
Probably gonna get a knockout.
How had you been training for your last opponent? Your last opponent was a mystery opponent. It was a silhouette. We had no idea, no way of knowing who it was. How could you possibly train for that?
I'm not training for a certain opponent, even before KSI. I am now, but before, since I didn't know who it was, I was training for someone, whether they're tall, long, or short and stocky. I'm training for whoever. It doesn't matter. Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson's in the ring, how am I going to be boxing? This isn't a game. This isn't a sport. This is like boxing. This is like real. You get in there, you're signing up for, this is battle. You're going to battle. It's not a joke.
JJ, what a way to kick off 2023 with a Misfit show headlined by yourself. We thought we were going to have one opponent. We ended up having another one that's really captured the imagination of social media and of the internet. He's saying he's got to knock you out to win. Do you feel the same? Do you feel that maybe you have to get the knockout? Certainly you've got to avoid being knocked out, but do you have to get the knockout to beat Temper?
He's not knocking me out. We can just put that in there. And I don't want it to go to point. I'm going to definitely put the pressure on to make sure it doesn't go into points. And I'm going to need a knockout. I know a lot of people are going to compare me to Slim and be like, oh, if KSI doesn't knock him out in 2 rounds, then Slim's better, which makes no sense. Styles wins fights.
Too many casuals.
Well, yeah, it's Slim. Me and Slim are very different, and
I'm not gonna lie. It makes perfect fucking sense to me. If one dude knocks a nigga out, and I guess of course night. You got the night, the crowd. You got all of these different things that come into play. But if he can't knock him out in 2 rounds or 3 max, I'm definitely saying Slim better easily.
And
we already seen him fall. You already seen his weak point. He can't. Come on,
you know,
man.
I'd knock out Slim as well. So,
Oh, shut up. You wouldn't have took his scraps if he thought he could knock out Slim. I don't believe that at all.
it's one of those ones where
I don't believe that at all. That's crazy.
Either way, I'm gonna go in.
He's
January
fighting his
14th,
scraps.
Show the world I am, you know, I'm that guy, and you know, have a very good fight with Temper. Put him through his paces. Show him that he can't swim with the big boys, and then yeah, move on to the next opponent.
What happens when I beat you, JJ?
It's not going to happen. No, you can smile, but it's not. No, but like I said, I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man, you've got guts. It's a lot of people don't want to fight me. A lot of people are afraid to fight me, and they might say a lot of stuff online saying, "Yeah, I'll fight KSI," but then when it comes to actually doing it, they're not down, or they pussy out, or they get a concussion, or they find an excuse to not fight me. So, you know, big props to you, Temper, to, you know, wanting to fight me. But yeah, it's gonna be another KSI win, and another road to Jake Paul getting knocked out.
Nah, love, bro. I appreciate the opportunity, but we're gonna see January 14th, bro. I got different plans.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want you to bring your best. Bring your absolute best, because you're going to need it.
For sure.
Trust me, man.
Well, there's no better way to end it. I have one final question for both of you. JJ, I'll start with you. Give me your fight prediction.
Well, it's going to be a knockout. I mean, it could be round 3. I don't think it's going to last any longer than that.
Apparently, his mystery opponent is still fighting.
My pressure is just going to absolutely obliterate him, and he's going to understand once he's in the ring with me why it's why they call me the Nightmare, and then yeah, I think that's it. That's going to be it for me. Yeah.
Temper, final word to yourself.
Don't care.